97, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. Appreciate you wherever you might be following our broadcast here. We weren't sure we were going to be able to do this ball game, but we are, and we're underway here at the Hal Hinter Gym. Lady Wildcats have the tip. They say the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge. It'll be Mercer County, Kentucky with the basketball underneath their goal. Coach Todd Wright, assistant coach of the Wildcats, was telling me yesterday that he thought this team was a pretty good matchup for the Lady Wildcats. But as I look at them, they're big. They're a lot bigger than us as that shot is up good. And the Lady Wildcats trail by a score of 2-0. And down the floor quickly will come the Lady Wildcats. All the way to the hole. Bounce pass goes to Zayana Stewart. Goes in for the shot. No good. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Just underway. 2-0 our score. 7:45 to play here in the first period. And to the free throw line will go Zayana Stewart. Lady Wildcats come out with Jenna Johnson. She is a sophomore. Zayana Stewart. She's a sophomore. Demetria Strickland. Ayana Porter. Along with Cannon Green. First free throw is on its way. It's up, and it is no good. Second toss up there, no good. She missed them both, and down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Titans of Mercer County, Kentucky. They're in the rear court. They work the ball to the right side, and they'll set up their offense once again. They work the ball to the free throw line, backing it up once again. In a 2-0 ball game, 7.5 minutes to play. They dribble into the right side, where it will come number 4 for them. That'll be Anna Cleveland. They work the ball out to the top. She dribbles out to the top of the circle. New play is called by Tia Yeast. She's calling the play with her left hand, guarded by Jenna Johnson to her right. Comes back to her left, continuing to dribble, and swings the ball to the top of the circle to number 14. Very patient with their offense right now, trying to get the ball inside if they can. Unable to do so far. Over goes number 30. 5-second count was on. Now they're going to drive to the baseline. Here's a shot, no good. Rebounded by Cannon Green. Lady Wildcats down the floor, quickly pushing it across the line. Will come Oak Ridge's Demetria Strickland. Demetria, no place to go, finds Zayana. Zayana free. Thought about a three, will not take it. Backs it up, now drives in. Here's her shot, it's blocked. Out of bounds, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. 6:43 to play. We're in the first quarter in a 2-0 ball game here from the Hal Hinter Gym in Greenville, Tennessee. Demetria Strickland will work the ball in from the baseline. Lady Wildcats down 2-0. Ball comes in, and it comes to Zay. Zay dribbles in, drives all the way to the hole, missed the shot. On the rebound will come the Lady Titans. Point blank bunny there, missed by Zayana, and down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Titans. 6.5 minutes to play first quarter. The Lady Titans with the basketball. They look inside. They back it up. Now they'll drive to the free throw line. Good defense by Cannon Green, cutting off their post player. Over it goes to number 2. They're big. They don't look like they're really guard-oriented, to be honest with you. They're more of the post size. It's like they're playing 5 posts out there because they're all big. They work the ball inside for a shot. It's blocked, rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. Demetria Strickland comes out of there, and quickly she brings the ball down the floor all the way to the right corner, unable to shoot from the baseline. They're working into Jenna. Jenna turns, spins, shoots. No good. Lady Wildcats haven't been able to hit anything here to start the ball game, and down the floor will come the Lady Titans. 5:50 to play in the first quarter in a 2-0 ball game. There was a lot of contact on the other end of the floor when the Lady Titans shot their shot, but no foul was called, so maybe they're just going to let them play here today. 5:36 to play, still 2-0. Their basketball, they scored on the opening possession. They worked the ball down the right block against Jenna Johnson. Spinning shot off the glass, good. And the Lady Wildcats trail at 4-0. Down the floor, Oak Ridge running once again. They're going to get a layup opportunity. It is good. Lady Wildcats score off the glass there. Scoring for Lady Wildcats is the sophomore Ayana Porter. She has the first 2 points of the game. Lady Wildcats get a steal. Coming back the other way with it will come Oak Ridge. Here's another layup, good, and a foul is called. So Lady Wildcats get a steal from Ayana Porter, and she takes it all the way strong to the rim, and she'll have an opportunity for a 3-point play as she goes to the free throw line. 4-4 our score, back-to-back buckets by Ayana, and they have an opportunity, the Lady Wildcats do, to take the lead. Free throw on its way there, good. Porter hits the shot, then Oak Ridge scores 5 consecutive points and has their first lead. 5:07 to play in the first quarter. Here come the Lady Titans of Mercer County, Kentucky. Believe it or not, this is the second time we've played this team in the history. We played them up here 2 or 3 years ago. Lady Wildcats won that ball game here at the Hal Henner Gym. So very rarely do you play a team from out of state on 2 different occasions, but that's the case here at Hal Henner. Now, obviously, they like this tournament as they're going to call a foul there on Demetria Strickland. She anticipated a pass going in one direction, dove for it, and made a little contact with the Lady Titan, and a personal foul's called against Oak Ridge. 5-4 the score, 4:43 to play in the first period. With the basketball will come the Lady Titans. That's number 4 with the basketball. That'll be Drakeford. She's lost the ball. Stolen away again by Ayana Porter. Ayana's going to drive again for her third bucket, and she scores. Ayana Porter has all 7 of the Lady Wildcat points, and with 4:24 to play in the first quarter, Oak Ridge leads Mercer County by a score of 7-4. This is a really big team we're playing. Not nearly as physical. Here's another steal, almost, by Ayana Porter. She deflected and went high into the air. Couldn't quite pull it down. It goes deflecting out of bounds off her body. This team is bigger than us for sure. All 5 of their starters look taller than anybody we have out on the floor. They're all kind of wider, too. Very muscular-looking young ladies from the Bluegrass State as they work the ball to the right post, and then they're going to call a foul against Jenna Johnson. The idea, I guess, is to get it inside, and that'll be a personal foul against Jenna, and that'll send Mercer County to the free throw line. The lady foul was number 30 for them. Looking at my roster, that is Lindsay Jessie No. I don't have her official name on my roster. Here's the free throw. It's up, and it is rimming out, no good. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 7-4. 4:01 to play here in the first period. Back to the free throw line once again. We'll go the Lady Titans. That shot is good. Down the floor will come the Lady Wildcats. Quickly working across will come Demetria Strickland to Ayana Porter. Ayana dribbles past her defender again, swings it out, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Lady Titans. 7-5, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. There'll be Oak Ridge basketball on the baseline. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first quarter from Hal Henner Gym, Greenville, Tennessee. Ball's worked into Zayana. Zayana drives in for the shot. Good. Zayana hits her first bucket, and the Lady Wildcats lead 9-5. Down the floor will come the Lady Titans, moving left to right, wearing predominantly blue jerseys with red and white trim. The Lady Wildcats, the home team, get a steal. Jenna Johnson deflects it to Demetria. Demetria's going to take it strong inside. Jenna for the shot. No good. She was fouled. No call. Saved on the floor by Ayana Porter, though. Lady Wildcats set it up. Cannon Green. She dribbles in, takes a 12-footer. It's up. Rims out. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Titans. Here comes Mercer County coming down the floor. 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. They drive in. Block shot. Foul called against Cannon. 3:14 to play. We're in the first quarter in a 9-5 ball game. The Lady Wildcats in the lead. It'll be Mercer County going to the free throw line, and they will have 2 shots. Here's the first toss on its way up there. Good. Back to the free throw line once again. We'll go the Lady Titans. Second toss is no good. Rebound Jenna Johnson. They're going to call a foul, maybe a lane violation. And one of the fans or one of the coaches said they didn't really like what they saw on that particular call by the official, but they're going to get another opportunity to shoot a free throw. And she's able to knock it down this time. And a timeout, I believe, is going to be asked for by Oak Ridge. We'll take it ourselves. Oak Ridge on top, 9-7. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here at the Hal Henner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee. Lady Wildcats have a 9-7 lead over Mercer County, Kentucky. 3:14 to play in the first quarter. Oak Ridge with the basketball, facing a little pressure in the rear court. Zayana works the ball into Demetria Strickland, and down the floor they'll come. They work the ball to the midcourt line. Ayana with it, brings the ball across the line quickly, and then she's going to be pushed and fouled by the Lady Titans. For them, that'll be, their third team foul, and it'll be Oak Ridge getting the basketball side front court. 3:06 to play first quarter, 9-7 Oak Ridge. Cannon Green will work the ball in for the Lady Wildcats, and it comes to Demetria Strickland. Demetria has Ayana on the right wing. The pass goes to her, back to Demetria, around to Cannon. Cannon looks at the zone, tacks it inside, throws the ball almost away, saved away by Jenna, saved by Demetria. She's wide open for a three. It's on its way, no good. Zayana battles for the rebound, and I think they're going to say one of the Lady Titans came over the back to foul the Lady Wildcats, so Oak Ridge will get it. That'll be the fourth team foul called against Mercer County. Sorry about that. It'll be Oak Ridge watching them substitute, trying to get a substitute in. Oak Ridge works it in, and it comes to the top of the circle. Ayana Porter attacks inside, no place to go. Swings the ball over to Zayana. Around the left side to Jenna Johnson. Jenna dribbles in, cannot penetrate against the zone defense. Lady Wildcats have got to get inside. Here comes Demetria back out to Ayana. Ayana Porter swings the ball to Cannon. Thought about a three, dribbles in, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound though, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans of Mercer County to be Oak Ridge basketball once again. They're going to substitute into the ball game once again. Number 24, the Oak Ridge basketball. 9-7 the score, 2:27 to play first quarter. Lady Wildcats work it into Green. Cannon Green swings the ball for a long three. It's on its way, in and out, no good. Missed that time by Ayana Porter, and then another ticky-tack foul is going to be called, and that's going to go against the Lady Wildcats. It's going to be the fourth team foul called against Oak Ridge. 2:20 to play here in the first quarter. 9-7 the score. Oak Ridge in the lead. The Lady Wildcats fell behind early. The Wildcats got 5 straight points, actually 7 straight points from Ayana Porter, and the Lady Wildcats have led ever since. They've got the basketball, though, setting up their offense once again. Outside it goes now at the free throw line. Number 14 cannot shoot. Backs it inside, and there's a steal, and they're going to call a travel against the Lady Titans. Neither team really shooting the ball real well here in the first quarter. 9-7. The Lady Wildcats do have the lead with the exception of the 7 points from Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats have the lead, 9-7. The Wildcats Cannon Green in the rear court. She's trapped. Works the ball across the line. Here it goes to Zay. Zay dribbles left. Jenna Johnson, three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebound back to Jenna. Saved by Cannon Green. Neither team shooting well. Cannon's going to shoot another one. It's again missed. Lady Wildcats have got to be a little bit more patient and try to get the ball inside as they work the ball down the floor. Mercer County, Kentucky, the second time the two teams have played, as I mentioned. It's our second game up here from the Hal Henner Gym, as the Lady Wildcats yesterday lost to Thomas Dale out of Chester, Virginia. Here's a block shot by Jenna. Nice play. Here comes Oak Ridge down the other way. Here comes Ayana Stewart across the line all the way to the hole. Takes it off the glass. Good. Ayana Stewart scores, and the Lady Wildcat lead is 11-7. A minute 11 to play here in the first quarter. And down the floor with the basketball once again will come the Lady Titans. Moving left to right. They get the ball across the line with ease. They'll dribble outside the three-point line. Jenna trying to rip the ball away from the young lady. She works it over to the right side. They work it down low. Almost had a three-point shot attempt. Now it's on its way. It's up good. Three-point shot by the Lady Titans, and Oak Ridge's lead is cut to 1. 11-10 the score, and down the floor will come Ayana Porter to Demetria Strickland. To Cannon Green across the line. Demetria will set up the offense to Ayana. Inside Zay. Zay turning, spinning, no place to go. Backs it up to Ayana. She drives the paint, goes in for the shot. No good. Good drive, just couldn't finish the shot. Take it on the floor once again by the Lady Titans with 27 seconds to play here in the first quarter, and the Lady Wildcats leading by a score of 11-10. With the basketball, number 4 dribbles around a screen all the way in. Take a charge there. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Jenna's going to go coast to coast with it all the way off the glass. Missed it. Rebound to the Lady Titans. Lady Wildcats struggling on easy shots here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Didn't get back on defense, and they get a bucket. Lady Wildcats did not hustle back on defense right there, and I can see Coach Taylor not happy at all with that. They gave up a drive all the way down the floor, and now they trail it by a score of 12-11 with 3 seconds to play. Coach Taylor arguing with the official about the call, but I think she probably is more upset that the Lady Wildcats didn't get back on defense. 3 seconds to play. Tosses up, good. Lady Wildcats down 2 now. 13-11. Down the floor, Lady Wildcats get a midcourt shot. It's on its way. It's on target. No good as the first quarter comes to a close. We played 1 quarter basketball here at the Hal Henner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee. The Lady Wildcats trail it 13-11, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here along with Brian Bennett back in the studios of FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Lady Wildcats trailing by a score of 13-11. Both teams have had leads. Both teams have given up the lead. Lady Wildcats struggling to shoot the ball. here in the early going. They had a long ride up from Oak Ridge. They did not stay the night here. Mercer County did stay the night, so Lady Wildcats might take a little while to get, kind of used to playing once again. Their basketball, they'll set the ball top of the circle to number 14. Lady Wildcats don't have a whole lot of players. The Wildcats are going to get a steal. Ayanna Stewart's got it. Coming down the floor, gives it into Jenna, drives in for the shot. No good. Short. Didn't use the glass. Kind of put it up there from about 3 feet out. Has no place to go. Lady Wildcats, Ayanna Porter knocks one down. Ayanna's got the hot hand. Lady Wildcats, the rest of the team so far struggling, as the Lady Wildcats have tied the ball game at 13. Down the floor with the basketball, a little hand check there by Cannon, but no call. Here it goes out to the top of the circle to Yeast. Yeast calls the play, dribbles out near the midcourt circle, swings the ball to her right. Back and forth they go, working the left side now. They've hit a three from the left wing, unable to shoot here. Yeast with the top of the circle. Works the ball to the right side. Now the right extension of the free throw line. Oak Ridge very, very aggressive on defense. 6:58 to play in the first half. 13-13 the score. Here's Yeast driving in. Cut off nicely by Ayanna Porter. They still shoot a three. It's good. I don't know how in the world she got that shot to fall, but it did. And the Lady Wildcats trail it 16-13. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge. Here it goes Cannon. Three-pointer in a tie game. If she hits it, no good. Rebounded back by Oak Ridge, and you know it. Who's got the rebound and put back? That is Ayanna Porter, and she is lighting it up here in the first half. And the Lady Wildcats trail by one. 16-15 the score. 6:27 to play here in the second period. Down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Titans. 16-15 Oak Ridge trails. They've got another three if they want it. No, they're going to drive in. Lady Wildcats a little bit out of position, and they score again. Lady Wildcats trail again by three. Down the floor quickly will come Oak Ridge. Ayanna Porter's going to dribble in. They're not really guarding her much. She dribbles the ball and gives it over to Cannon. Cannon Green out to the right side. Demetria Strickland. Tie game. If she hits it, she missed it. Lady Wildcats missed the three, and coming back the other way. Oak Ridge not hustling down the floor again. And that's unacceptable. They get a bucket. Lady Wildcats and Coach Taylor is ticked off right now. Lady Wildcats did not hustle down the floor. And Oak Ridge trails by 5, 20-15, and the riot act is being read to the Lady Wildcats out on the floor. Oak Ridge trailing by 5, 20-15. So I mentioned you don't want to lose this ball game. Obviously, you don't want to lose any ball game, as I said earlier. But if you lose the ball game, the Lady Wildcats will be playing at 10, or the Lady Titans will be playing at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow against South Green, an old foe from back in the early days of this tournament. If the Lady Wildcats can win this ball game, they'll take on Providence Day, the Lady Chargers, Alice Charlotte, North Carolina. That game will be at 4:30 if they win, 10:30 if they lose. 20-15 the score, 5:51 to play in the second period. Oak Ridge playing with Demetria Strickland, Jenna Johnson, along with Ayanna Stewart, Ayanna Porter, and Cannon Green. Lady Wildcat basketball now trailing by 5, their biggest deficit of the ball game. 20-15 the score, 5:44 to play. Lady Wildcats working in. Jenna swings the ball to Cannon Green. Lady Wildcats haven't hit anything from the perimeter. Only shots being made are by Ayanna Porter. Here's Cannon with the left side. Ayanna cannot attack the zone to the left side. Backs it up once again to Green. Cannon picks up her dribble and gives it out to Demetria Strickland. Back to Cannon around the left side to Ayanna to Zayana. Zayana double team, no place to go except to Ayanna. She dribbles in, stops, picks it up to Green. Green swings the ball once again. Demetria for three, no good. Lady Wildcats can't get the board again. Got to get back on defense. And here they come down the floor. Yeast with the basketball. Lady Wildcats can't buy anything from the outside with the exception of Ayanna Porter. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Oak Ridge trails 20-15. Got to get the ball inside to Jenna and create some offense with your transition game. This is a big team. They're not nearly as fast as Oak Ridge, and we're going to call a foul now, I believe, against Cannon Green. Just a little bit too aggressive. That'll be the 15th foul called against Oak Ridge, as Bella Boone's going to check into the game. Ayanna's going to check out. Yeast will work the ball in. They're not nearly as fast as Oak Ridge, for sure. We should be getting some transition buckets. Just a breakdown on defense there, and the Wildcats give up another layup. Down the floor, there's a hand check foul called against the Lady Titans. 22-15 the score. That'll be the 16th foul called against them, and it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 22-15 the score. Lady Wildcats struggling for offense here. Nobody can hit shots. They got to get the ball inside to Jenna a little bit more. Zay thought about a three, won't take it. Comes cross court to Cannon Green, across the floor. Comes all the way across once again to Zayana Stewart. Zayana top of the circle to Demetria. Can't get around that side. Works the ball back to Zay. She shoots a three. Boy, they need it. No good. Rebound, Bella Boone. Wanted to go back up, did not. Zay thought about shooting another three. Drives in all the way to the hole. Good. Zayana aggressively took it to the rim that time, and the Lady Wildcats have a bucket. 22-17 the score. Back on defense they go. 4 minutes to play here in the first half. 22-17 the score. Down the floor with the basketball they'll come. Lady Wildcats get a steal. Zayana Stewart pushes it up to Jenna Johnson. Jenna should have a layup. Right-handed off the glass. Good. Back-to-back buckets for Oak Ridge, and just like that, the Lady Wildcats are back into it. 22-19 the score. They're still in the rear court. Lady Wildcats putting on their press. Trying to get the ball across the line. They've yet to do so in the 10 seconds allowed. They work it over to number 14. She sets it up for a long three. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound by the Lady Titans up, and it's good. Lady Wildcats out hustled to the glass again. I know Coach Taylor is not going to like the first half of the ballgame in terms of the effort, and I can see the exasperation on her face right now as Oak Ridge is currently trailing by 5, 24-19. Cannon Green got a screen from Bella. Great play. Give the assist to Bella Boone. She just cleared off the entire baseline, and Cannon was able to drive for an easy layup. 3-point game here. 24-21 the score. Down the floor once again will come the Lady Titans. Wildcats set a trap. Wildcats get a steal. Zayana pushes it. Demetria Strickland right-handed off the glass. Good. Demetria scores. Lady Wildcat defense getting a little active here and getting some buckets. And Oak Ridge is down to a 1-point deficit here. 24-23 the score, and they'll bring it across the line once again. Here comes Yeast with the basketball, guarded by Bella Boone and Cannon Green. They shoot a three, top of the key. Good. Wildcats didn't pick up their defensive assignment again, and it's a 4-point game. 27-23, Oak Ridge's basketball. Here's Jenna driving, free throw line jumper, good. Jenna knocks one down. Lady Wildcats starting to heat up just a bit. 27-25 the score, 2:15 to play in the second period. Here come the Lady Titans. Down the floor, they're going to be called for a foul. They're going to call a push. It was an inadvertent trip. It'll be the 16th foul called against Oak Ridge. Official comes over, and they're going to get a new player in the ballgame. A couple new players in. Ayanna Porter is going to come back in. Once again, Paige Taylor is arguing with the official. I wouldn't have called a foul. That was a trip. It was inadvertent. They got their legs tied up. They called a push. Did not happen. And Coach Taylor is still arguing. You might be able to see her if you watch the film. That'll be the 7th team foul against the Lady Wildcats, and they're going to shoot some free throws here. 2:11 to play. Free throw is good. Oak Ridge trails by 3, 28-25. Back to the free throw line will go the Lady Titans. 2:11 to play here in the second quarter from the Hal Hinner Gym in Greenville. Toss is good. They're substituting a couple more players into the ballgame. Fresh legs coming in. Oak Ridge only has 7 people able to play. And, you know, they have Lindsey Cleveland on the bench, but she's in a knee brace and on crutches, so she won't be able to play. Oak Ridge trails by 4. Here comes Jenna to Bella. Swings the ball left side, driving with it. Oak Ridge's Bella Boone turns, spins, shoots. She called for a travel. Took an extra step. That was going to be a bucket, but she couldn't get it to go. It'll be their basketball. Oak Ridge will put on a little pressure here. Minute 59 to play. Oak Ridge trails by 4. 29-25. Got to get some stops on defense again. The Wildcats have gotten several turnovers from them as Yeast brings the ball across the line. They're about to trap her. She works out of it. Lady Wildcats, once again, a little bit out of position there as they set up their offense. A minute 43 to play, second quarter, 29-25. Yeast allowed to drive the full length of the floor and drive in for a shot. Wide open lane, and it's a 6-point game once again. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Lady Wildcats with it, setting it out. Jenna Johnson inside Bella, one dribble. She travels again. Couple wide open shots, though. Bella, I don't think she initially wanted to take that shot as Oak Ridge about to substitute into the ball game for the first time. I believe that's going to be Hickman coming in, and that is the case. It'll be once again the Lady Titans in the lead by 6, 31-25. couple turnovers there, and here comes the Titans down the floor. Minute 24 to play here in the second period. Bounce pass goes out to number 14. Met there by Jenna and Cannon. They work the ball to the right. Their little Wildcats get back on defense, playing with Ayana Porter, Hickman, along with Jenna Johnson, Demetria Strickland, and let's see. Wildcats also have, Ayana Porter in the ballgame. Minute to play here in the first half, 31-25. She had to walk there. They give her a bucket, kind of an extra step, and the Wildcats are down now by 8. 33-25 the score. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Here comes Demetria to Ayana. Won't take the three, drives in, her shot is blocked. Taken on the floor by the Lady Titans. 37 seconds to play. This is a slow team. We should be able to get them up and down the floor here, but so far nothing. 30 seconds to play here. Yeast is dribbling at the midcourt line. 33-25 the score. 25 seconds to play. They pick up the dribble, down to 21 seconds to play. Lady Wildcats don't want to commit any more easy fouls. Nearly walk there. Yeast with it, backs it up with 15 seconds to play. 8-point lead for the Lady Titans. One-on-one, Yeast drives in. Thought about a three, will not take it. 8 seconds. Yeast with it. Down to 5, down with 4. They're going to shoot a three. It is no good. Rebounded by Jenna as the first half comes to a close. We have played one half of basketball. Not a great basketball, half of basketball for the Lady Wildcats. They currently trail at 33-25. We're going to send it back to Brian Bennett. We're live on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. We'll be back to the Hal Henner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee, following this 3-minute timeout. Welcome back once again to the Hal Henner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee. Lady Wildcats trailing 33-25 as the Lady Wildcats working in. Jenna Johnson shot good, and she's fouled. Lady Wildcats get the first bucket here of the third quarter, and now trail by a score of 33-27, and going to the free throw line will go Jenna Johnson. Jenna in the first quarter only had 4 points. She misfires on that one, but Zayana has the rebound, goes right back up. They're going to call a travel against Zayana Stewart. I don't think she could have traveled at all. She hadn't gone far enough to take a step. That's a bad call by the official, in my humble opinion. Down the floor of the basketball will come the Lady Titans. 33-27 is our score. With the basketball will come the Lady Titans. Apologize for coming back a little bit late from the break there. 33-27 the score. 7.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. With the basketball will come the Lady Titans. A near turnover by them. They'll work the ball to Yeast. She works the ball left side. Picked up by Demetria Strickland. Lady Wildcats having the ball game. Ayana Stewart, Ayana Porter, Cannon Green, Demetria Strickland, and Jenna Johnson. Little stutter step there. They shoot a three. It's on its way. That's an air ball. No good. On the rebound, they go right back up with it. No good. Again, pulled away by Oak Ridge. Pulling down the board will come Oak Ridge, going coast to coast with it, all the way in for the layup, which is no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Wildcats, I do believe, and it'll be the Titans with the basketball. Oak Ridge had an opportunity there with a little transition, but couldn't finish off the bucket. 6:58 to play third quarter. Oak Ridge down 33-27. Down the floor will come Mercer County, Kentucky. In the rear court still, they work the ball across the line. Lady Wildcats down 6. Wildcats have had a lead in the ball game, but had a kind of a very poor second quarter in terms of the way they played yesterday, especially against the team out of Chester, Virginia. Now trying to get some defensive stops here and get back in the ball game. Only down by 6. Working hard inside. They're a big post player. They're a bigger team. They're not nearly as fast as Oak Ridge. I just think Oak Ridge can run them out of the gym here if they were able to get anything going here. Number 4 is just going to drive right, kick it out for a wide open three. It's going to be short. Good rebound by Oak Ridge. The Lady Wildcats have an opportunity again. Here comes Ayana to the hole, and good. Ayana scores, and she has 13 points in the ballgame, and the Lady Wildcats are down by 4. 33-29 the score. Lady Wildcats have scored all 4 of the points out of the break here as they work the ball across the line. They've got numbers here. Yeast works it to the left corner, and they'll set up their offense. Ball's nearly knocked out of bounds by Ayana, and nearly a steal by Oak Ridge. They work the ball inside. Shot is on its way. Good. They score. Just kind of a little breakdown. Lady Wildcats need to run. Coach Taylor said, get the ball down the floor. I'm telling you, we can outrun these girls. Ayana, little 15-footer. It's way off the mark. No good. Cannon's got a 10-footer. It's short. Rebounded back by Oak Ridge. Demetria, three-pointer. They need it. She missed it. Demetria and the Lady Wildcats have the rebound. Then they're going to call a foul against the Lady Titans. Ayana Porter, the smallest player on the floor, picks up the rebound, and the foul's called against Mercer County. Oak Ridge down 6, 35-29. They're substituting players into the ball game. And once again, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Jenna Johnson with it. Got to get Demetria involved. She's been wide open several times, hasn't been able to knock down shots, and she throws the ball away here. Ball's deflected back in the rear court and saved, though, by Ayana Porter. Got to get Demetria going here. Lady Wildcats need that offense. Oak Ridge basketball is Ayana with it. Somebody's got to be open. It's Ayana Porter for three. Good! Three-point shot for Ayana Porter. She showed up today, and the Lady Wildcats trail by 3, 35-32. The Lady Wildcats getting just about all of their points being scored by Ayana Porter in this one. Down the floor will come the Lady Titans. Yet to get the ball across the line. Now they do. Lady Wildcats need another stop on defense. They'll work it left side of Yeast. Yeast drives in against Jenna. Reverse layup. Good. Pretty shot. And Lady Wildcats trail again by 5. Here they come down the floor running. Lady Wildcats putting a little bit more emphasis into that. Zay's got a 3. Nope. She's going to make a great move along the baseline. Draws contact and knocks down a shot. Zayana Stewart scores for Lady Wildcats, and Oak Ridge in a 3-point game trailing 37-34. The running game getting started here for Lady Wildcats, which I think they can do all night. They didn't do it much in the first half as the Lady Titans get the ball across the line. Here's a shot. Good. Lady Wildcats gambling a little bit. Now the Lady Wildcats running again. Here they come once again with Ayana Porter to Demetria. Baseline jumper is no good. Jenna, what a board. Need to go right back up with it. Lady Wildcats is Ayana Stewart for 3. Good. 3-point shot for Ayana Stewart. And the Lady Wildcats now trail by 2. 39-37. Back on defense they go. 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Yeast with the basketball. Works the ball to the midcourt line. They'll get it across. 2-point game. Lady Wildcats trailing 39-37 here at the Hal Hitter Gym, Greenville, Tennessee. Appreciate you listening to our broadcast or on pripradio.com or Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. 39-37 the score. The Lady Wildcats trailed by 8 at halftime. They've closed the gap to 2. 39-37. The basketball will come Yeast. She works the ball left side, number 4. Drives the paint. Throws up a shot. She travels with the basketball. Good defense that time. They cut off the lane, something they had trouble doing in the first half, so obviously an adjustment there. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor, trailing by 2, 39-37. With the basketball will come Ayana Porter. Had Zay early, couldn't get the ball to her. Here it goes to Green. Top of the circle, Lady Wildcats into Zay. Zay dribbles, drives, wants to shoot, does. Good! Zayana Stewart scores, and the Lady Wildcats have tied the ball game. 39-39 the score, using their quickness, something they did not use in the first half, and I've said that over and over, but it's the truth. 2:48 to play. You have to get the ball across the line. 10-second count is on. They do finally. Now it's a steal by Oak Ridge. Zayana Stewart with it. Dribbles. Demetria off the glass. She's fouled. Lady Wildcats will go to the free throw line with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to play here in the third period. 39-39 the score. And it'll be Oak Ridge going to the line. And a timeout is asked for now by the Lady Titans. Nice little run by Oak Ridge. They've erased an 8-point deficit. We'll take a quick break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here along with Brian Bennett at the Hal Hitter Gym, Greenville, Tennessee, the Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic. Lady Wildcats have tied the ball game 39-39, trailed by 8 at the halfway mark. Lady Wildcats will go to the free throw line. There'll be 2 shots upcoming. First shot is up short. Missed by Demetria Strickland. Lady Wildcats have an opportunity to take the lead here. Demetria struggling a little bit with her offense here. You can see the frustration on her face, but she has another shot here. And this one is good. And the Lady Wildcats have come all the way back to take the lead. 40-39 the score. Lady Wildcats trapping in the rear court. Down the floor will come the Lady Titans. Still in the rear court. They get it across to Yeast. Yeast is going to dribble in, penetrate left. They'll set up their offense. Here's a steal by Oak Ridge on a deflection. Zayana Stewart coming down the floor. Zayana coast to coast. Dribbles, turns, spins, shoots, scores. Lady Wildcats now lead by 3. 42-39, down by 8 at halftime. Lady Wildcats using their ability to run this team the way they should have in the first half. 42-39 the score, 2:08 to play in the third period. Their basketball outside the three-point line. Yeast looks inside. They should have given it to her. She was wide open for a layup. They'll set the dribble outside the line. Nearly a walk there. Now they're going to shoot a three. It's good. And unfortunately, we're tied again. 42-42 the score. Nice shot there by the Lady Titans of Mercer County, Kentucky. Minute 46 to play, third quarter. 42-42 the score. The winner to play at 4:30. The loser to play at 10:30. Here at the Hal Henner Gym. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Ayana lobs it. I'm not sure what she was trying to do there. She threw it right into the defense. And here comes a steal by Zayana. Zayana got it, and then a foul is going to be called against the Lady Titans. Not exactly sure what Ayana tried to do there. I didn't see many white shirts there. She threw it right in on kind of a lob at the free throw line. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 42-42 the score. That'll be the fourth team foul called against the Lady Titans. Minute 26 to play, third quarter. Lady Wildcats in a tie ball game. Here they go left side to Ayana. Looks to the shoot, will not. Backs it over to Demetria Strickland to Jenna. There's Ayana, three-pointer and a three-point lead. No good. Rebound, Cannon Green, back up. Good. Cannon Green scores, and the Lady Wildcats retake the lead by 2. 44-42 the score. Here come the Lady Titans down the floor. Here comes the Lady Wildcats trying to slow them down defensively. Yeast dribbles left. They shoot a three again. No good. Rebound, Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats running. Here comes Demetria. Demetria turning, drives along the baseline, throws the ball left side, and they're going to call a baseline turnover. Demetria had no place to go and stepped out of bounds with it. 51 seconds to play, third quarter, 44-42. The Lady Wildcats in the lead. It'll be Mercer County wearing their all blue jerseys with red and white trim, facing the Lady Wildcats, and they're all white jerseys with cardinal trim. Here comes Yeast down the floor, blowing past our defense inside for a layup. Good. Lady Wildcats didn't get back again, and it's 44-44. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge. Ayana Porter with it outside the line. 35 seconds to play, third quarter. Cannon Green left side to Demetria. Left side Zayana. Zayana drives the baseline, cut off nicely. Unable to go. Wants to shoot. Does. What's the call? It's going to be a shove, a push, and a foul against the Lady Titans, and that'll be the 15th foul called on them, and the official has just warned the coach from Mercer County. That's the last time you're going to be able to raise your voice at me as Oak Ridge goes to the free throw line with Zayana Stewart. 24 seconds to play, third quarter, 44-44 the score. It'll be Oak Ridge going to the free throw line with Stewart. She's a sophomore. Looks at the first of two. It's on its way up there. No good. Lady Wildcats still tied. 44-44 the score. Oak Ridge playing with Cannon Green, Jenna Johnson, Zayana Stewart, Demetria Strickland, along with Ayana Porter. Zayana back to the free throw line. 24 seconds to play in the third quarter. 44-44. Second toss. Good. Zayana hits the shot, and it's a one-point Lady Wildcat lead. 45-44 in the rear court. They work the ball to Yeast. Yeast yet to get the ball across the line. They're a little slow getting it across. Now Yeast does get it across, and they'll set up their offense. 10 seconds to play here in the third period. Yeast with the basketball. 45-44 the score. Cannon's going to reach in and foul. Her person she was defending just blew past her, and she just kind of had to grab her and foul her. It's only the first foul called against Oak Ridge, but it is the third foul called against Cannon. 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. Yeast has it. Yeast dribbles in, and she is going to be fouled. And let's see if they rule her in the act of shooting. And nope, they're not going to rule her in the act of shooting. There's still 3 seconds to play. Oak Ridge in the lead, 45-44. 3 seconds to play, third quarter. They'll try to work the ball in. They do in the Yeast. Blocked by Jenna. 1 second. They get a shot off. No good as the third quarter comes to a close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball here at the Hal Henner Gym, Greenville, Tennessee. The Lady Wildcats lead it 45-44. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here along with Brian Bennett, the Hal Henner Gym, Greenville, Tennessee. Lady Wildcats down 8 at the half, have taken the lead by 1, 45-44 as we start play here in the fourth and final quarter. Their basketball first, and we're underway once again. Lady Wildcats with Cannon Green, Ayanna Porter, Jenna Johnson, Zayana Stewart, along with Demetria Strickland as they work the ball in for a fadeaway shot. Good. Off the glass it goes, and the Lady Wildcats trail by 1. Too much middle penetration there as Oak Ridge works the ball to Ayanna Porter. Lady Wildcats spacing is not good. Here's Cannon outside the line. Had Jenna early. Couldn't get the ball to her. Oak Ridge trailing by 1. 46-45 the score. 7:28 to play in the ballgame. Wildcats with the basketball. Jenna's got it. Left side, Ayanna. Ayanna dribbles in. No place to go. Demetria's got a 3. Top of the key. No good. Rebound, what are they going to call? They're going to call a foul against the Lady Titans. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball, I believe, underneath the goal here. That is the 16th foul called against Mercer County. Oak Ridge trailing by 1, 46-45. And it comes to Jenna Johnson. Wildcats trying to desperately get some outside shooting from Demetria. She's misfired on all of her shots. Oak Ridge trailing by 1, 7 minutes to play in the ballgame. Ayanna Porter dribbling the top of the circle against the zone. Works the ball inside Zay. Zay with double team. Still dribbles in. Wanted to shoot, cannot. The Wildcats will shoot a 3. Oh, it's in and out. No good. Ayanna has the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will give Oak Ridge the ball. Great hustle there by Ayanna Porter. She's been all over it today. 6:52 to play in the ball game. 46-45 the score. The Wildcats work it in. Jenna, 5-footer, rolls off, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Titans. They're running. Coming down the floor once again. The Wildcats down by a point here. They had actually taken a lead here, but have since given it up. 6:38 to play in the ball game. 46-45 the score. Lady Wildcats have played all 7 of the players available to play here. They've spread the floor now. Going to work some time off the clock, make some driving lanes for them as they'll set the dribble out to the top. Wildcats, watching them spread the floor. Now they're going to drive the paint and throw the ball away. Oak Ridge is going to get it. Oh, she missed it. I don't think, well, maybe somebody touched it. The FAR official thought one of the Lady Wildcats might have touched it, and I'm not so sure. I'm a long ways up here as the ball is worked in, and it comes to Yeast. 6:16 to play, 1-point game, 46-45. Yeast drives in, throws the ball for a shot, which is no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge has it, and Demetria Strickland has it coming down the floor. Demetria Strickland into Jenna Johnson, layup, good! Jenna Johnson runs the floor, and the Lady Wildcats have the lead. 47-46, the Wildcats get something off of their defense again. Down the floor will come Mercer County. Oak Ridge by 1, 47-46. They're going to drive in with number 4. Drives all the way in. Throws up a shot. It's not good. Rebound, foul called against the Titans. That'll be the 7th team foul. Jenna came down with the rebound, and we're going to go back to the other end of the floor, and Oak Ridge is going to shoot some free throws. Oak Ridge will get Ayanna Porter back in the ball game, and I didn't know who was actually in for her. It'll be Jenna Johnson going to the free throw line. Oak Ridge by 1, 47-46. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the ball game here from Hal Henner. Jenna's free throw, the first of which is good. Oak Ridge by 2, 48-46. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to the free throw line will go Jenna Johnson, the sophomore, trying to give Oak Ridge a 3-point lead. She doesn't, but Oak Ridge gets the rebound. Oh, and Demetria comes down with the board. There's one lady's called a lot of traveling calls, and what happened was she rebounded, didn't realize anybody was under the goal there, and then took maybe a half step and turned the ball over. Oak Ridge on top by 2, 48-46. Here's a pass, deflected out of bounds, should be Oak Ridge's basketball. Zayana took a hard tumble to the floor, but she's okay. It'll be Oak Ridge ball, side midcourt. 5:33 to play in the ball game. 48-46 to score. The foul differential, they've committed 7. Oak Ridge has committed only 2 here in the second half. 5.5 minutes to play in the ball game. 48-46. With the basketball once again will come Oak Ridge. Cannon Green with it. Left side goes Demetria Strickland. Left side, Ayanna Porter. Wide open three. No good. Rebound over the back comes Jenna to commit the foul. That'll be the third team foul. The Wildcats still struggling to try to find their perimeter game, as the Lady Titans have an opportunity to tie the ball game with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 5:13 to play in the game. 48-46 Oak Ridge. Yet to get the ball across the line. Now they finally knew. No, they don't. 10 seconds. They just took so much time getting the ball to the midcourt line. They've done it most of the ball game. At that time, 10 seconds is the call, and Oak Ridge gets it on their turnover. 5:06 to play in the ball game. 48-46. The Lady Wildcats in the lead. The boys will play at 5:15 today down at Maryville. They'll take on Sevier County. Oak Ridge basketball. Ayanna dribbles in, gives it in Jenna Johnson. 5-footer. Oh my gosh, missed shot. Point blank again. Lady Wildcats back on defense here. Lady Wildcats in a 2-point game, 48-46. Too many easy shots missed here. That was point blank by Jenna, and she normally knocks those down. Number 30 with the basketball. They'll dribble in, set at the dribble. Wildcats working hard on defense. Have fouls to give here. Can be aggressive on defense. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game, 48-46. As I mentioned, the guys will play Sevier County today at 5:15 at Maryville High School. We'll broadcast on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com. They have thrown the ball away. Oak Ridge has it. They tried to lob it to their post player, and Jenna's got it. Jenna Johnson coming down the floor, and the Lady Wildcats set it up to Porter. Ayanna dribbles in, shoots off the glass. What a shot. What a move by the sophomore Ayanna Porter, and Oak Ridge has a 4-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here comes Yeast down the floor. Stops, picks up her dribble, fires the ball over her left side. They'll drive in. Shot is up. Good. Wildcats didn't cut off the lane once again, and it's 50-48. Back the other way once again will come the Lady Wildcats, leading by 2. 50-48 the score. 3 minutes, 44 seconds to play in the ball game. Wildcats slow it down just a bit. Here it goes left side. Top of the circle. Here's a pass out to Ayanna Porter. Ayanna to Zayana. Has a 3. It's huge. She knocks it down. 3-point shot. Zayana Stewart. And the Lady Wildcat lead is 5. 53-48. 3:25 to play in the basketball game. Here comes Mercer County down the floor. Lady Wildcats got to get back on defense. 53-48 Wildcats. Lady Wildcats were down 8 at the half. They lead now by 5. 3:13 to play in the basketball game. Mercer County's got it spread. Here comes Yeast with the basketball. Backing up with it. 3:05 and counting. 53-48, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Their head coach barking out plays. They're wasting time here, trying to get some wide open spaces or try to get a wide open 3. They're trying to open spaces, I think, for Yeast to drive. Oak Ridge's defense not allowing much. 53-48, now Yeast gets a string, works the ball left side. They shoot a 3. It's no good. They get the rebound, though, and they call a timeout. We're going to take it ourselves. 2:43 to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge by 3, 53-50. We'll be back to the Hal Hinner Gym following this 30-second timeout. Welcome back once again to the Hal Hinner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee, the Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic. The winner of this game plays at 4:30 against Providence Day. Lady Chargers out of North Carolina. Oak Ridge basketball, they got to get it in, though. And there's a shove, no call. Ayanna is harassed, and they're going to break the press. Here comes Oak Ridge. Ayanna Porter brings the ball down the floor. Ayanna dribbles in, baseline side, gives it out to Cannon, around to Zay. Zayana Stewart, Oak Ridge by 3. Zayana's going to drive in for a layup. Here it is. No good, but she's fouled hard by the Lady Titans. That'll be the 8th team foul called against them, and Oak Ridge up by 3, 53-50. 2:26 to play in the ball game will send Zayana Stewart to the free throw line. Zay will have 2 shots here. The loser plays at 10:30. The winner plays at 4:30. Free throw on its way. Good. Zayana Stewart makes it a 2-possession ball game here, 54-50, 2:26 to play in the ball game. Back to the free throw line once again, the sophomore Zayana Stewart. Second toss up there, good. Oak Ridge by 5 again. 55-50, 2:26 to play, and here they come down the floor. Moving right to left, wearing their all blue jerseys with red and white trim. Lady Wildcats, the home team, wearing their white jerseys with Cardinal. They lob it down low. They shoot. No good. Rebound. Oak Ridge couldn't get it. Cannon had it. Couldn't hold it. They get a shot off. Clang off the iron. No good. Rebound again by the Lady Titans. They shoot a 3. No good. Long rebound. Tracked down by Oak Ridge. And then they're going to call a foul against the Lady Titans. 55-50 the score. Tough call against the Lady Titans. The 9th team foul. Ayana and the young lady were just going down the floor to get the rebound, and I guess they called a shove, and Oak Ridge will have one in the bonus here. It'll be Ayana Porter at the line. Oak Ridge on top, 55-50, 2:02 to play in the ballgame. Ayana, one in the bonus. Here's the one. She'll have that bonus. 56-50, the Lady Wildcats by 6. Trying to make it a 3-possession ball game with 2:02 to play in the ball game. Back to the free throw line, Ayana Porter. The sophomore puts it up there. Good. Nothing but net. 7-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. 57-50. Clock is not started. Still at 2:02. Start the clock, gentlemen. With the basketball will come the Lady Titans. They shoot a 3. It's no good. They have the rebound, and then they're going to call a foul. She was screened. That's a terrible call. The official farthest away made the call. She was screened totally. They didn't start the clock for the first 7 seconds of that possession there, and that gives the Titans a little extra time. They trail by 7. 57-50, yet to get the ball in. Now they do finally. With the basketball will come Mercer County. They'll drive in. It's got to be a charge. He called it. Great setup there by the Lady Wildcats. Ayana Stewart standing in the lane forever. That is the 10th team foul. It's a player control foul. 1:48 to play, and Coach Paige Taylor has called a timeout. 1:48 to play in the ball game. 57-50, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll send it back to him. We'll be back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here at the Hal Henner Gym, Greenville, Tennessee. 1:48 to play in the ball game. Lady Wildcats with a 57-50 lead. Lady Wildcats are going to go with a home run pass. Jenna Johnson's going to get a layup, right-handed off the glass. Good. They go with the home run pass, and Oak Ridge has a 9-point lead now. 1:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats up 59-50. Mercer County dribbles the ball to the right. Deflected pass intercepted by Oak Ridge. Here comes Demetria Strickland off the glass. She scores. And the Lady Wildcats rolling it up now, up 11. 61-50, 1:24 to play. So the fourth quarter belongs to the Cardinal and Gray. 1:19 to play in the game. 61-50. Oak Ridge in the lead. Lady Wildcats looking to win their 4th game of the year and their first game here at the Hal Henner Gym, trying to avoid that 10:30 in the morning ball game and play at 4:30 tomorrow as they get a shot up. Good. And a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. See who it's against. It's going to go against the Wildcats. The bucket is good. I think they're going to call it against Ayana. 1:05 to play. 9-point Lady Wildcat lead here. 1:05 to play. They're going to substitute a couple players in. 61-52. Oak Ridge in the lead. Remember, the boys will play at 5:15 today down at Maryville. Here's this toss. It's up, no good. On the rebound, though, Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats have the basketball, and there's a foul against the Lady Titans. It's the double bonus in effect, and to the free throw line will go Oak Ridge. It'll be Ayana Porter going to the line for 2 shots. 61-52. Lady Wildcats in the lead. 1:02 to play in the ballgame. Oak Ridge was down 8 at halftime. And currently, they lead by 10. The free throw is good. Ayana Porter came ready to play today. Gives her team a 10-point lead, 62-52, and a dominant fourth quarter of basketball for the Lady Wildcats. 1:02 to play in the game. Back to the free throw line. Ayana Porter's toss, good. 11-point lead once again. Down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Titans. Exactly 1 minute to play in the ball game. 63-52, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Here they have the basketball. Inside the East, driving, wanted to shoot. They get a 3 off. It's on its way. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Titans. 48 seconds to play. It's been a while since the Lady Wildcats tasted a victory. Lady Wildcats 48 seconds away from a win here. 63-52. Here's the home run again. Jenna Johnson, another layup. It's good. Twice in a row. The Mercer County Lady Titans have given up a long home run pass to Jenna, who just out-sprinted everybody down the floor. Here they come with a driving layup, short. Zayana's got the rebound, 33 seconds to play. The Titans are giving up. Jenna Johnson, another layup. Here it is, good. Lady Wildcats putting points on the board, up 15 now, 67-52, 22 seconds to play. The Lady Wildcats will play at 4:30 tomorrow as Yeast puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Demetria Strickland with 14, and they have given the game to the Lady Wildcats. They will not foul. 8 seconds to play. The final score is posted. Oak Ridge wins by a final score of 67-52. Congratulations to the Lady Wildcats. It has been a while since we tasted a win, but we've got one. 67-52 is the final score.